I recently finished a breathwork every day for 30 days challenge, and I'll admit I didn't really get the results that I'd hoped for, but I did learn plenty of benefits of breathwork through doing the challenge. Throughout the 30 days I used a number of breathwork apps, and in this video I'm going to do a review of the State app. I can't remember how I came across the State app, but I'm a fan of Brian McKenzie, who is a movement and human performance specialist, and he's also a founder of the app, so I suspect that I was targeted on social media by it. And one thing to mention before we head into this video is that State is only currently available on Apple and not on Android. There's an element of the Wim Hof method within these exercises, and that's probably because Brian McKenzie is a fan of the Wim Hof method. The exercises don't take quite as long as doing the Wim Hof method, probably about 10 minutes each, which is why I really like this app, because it's really quick and easy to do. On opening the app, it gives you a daily tip, and you have got the option to turn this off or on. Hitting the continue button takes you to your exercises page, and you've got 4 different exercises to choose from: feel alert, be present, feel calm, and fall asleep. The feel alert exercise is about 7 to 9 minutes, and mine is currently at 8 minutes, and it's when you want to warm up and get ready for something, and it's 2 rounds of 30 deep breaths, 1 long hold and 3 long breaths. At the end of the exercises, you'll be asked a couple of questions. How do you feel? Better, the same, or worse? The exercise timing was right, easy, hard. And it will use the answers that you've given and adjust any future exercises that you do. The Be Present exercise is slightly longer. Mine is timed at 9 minutes, and I suppose for others it would be between about 8 and 10 minutes. And this is when you want to centre and focus. And it's 2 rounds of 3 long breaths, 30 deep breaths, and 1 long breath hold. And it's similar to the Feel Alert, but these are just in a different order. The Feel Calm exercise is 3 minutes, and it's the shortest one of the 4 exercises. It's a really great one to do throughout the day because it's great for relieving stress and anxiety, and it's 6 rounds of an inhale, hold, exhale, hold, similar to a box breathing. And the final exercise is fall asleep, and this is timed at 7 minutes, and this is when you want to relax and rest. This is 10 rounds of inhale, hold, exhale, and this has got a ratio of 1, 3, 2. So it's really similar to the relaxation breath of 4, 7, 8, but just in a different ratio. Up here you have the menu button, and my exercises is all of the exercises that I've just shown you. The dashboard shows you how many times the exercises have been practiced. So the amount of days that you've practiced in a row, the total days, the number of conscious breaths, your most popular exercise, and also your maximum exhale test. And I seem to remember when you first sign up for the app, you do the max exhale test and you also answer a number of questions in order to set the level of intensity for all of the exercises. Here's an example of some of the questions. And you can redo these questions or retest your max exhale time at any time through the dashboard or the settings. Heading back into the menu, the About section gives a series of questions and answers that you might have, which is quite useful. And then finally, the settings page is where you find your subscription details. You can retake your max exhale test here, and you can also change whether you have the sound effects on or off. You can set reminders to do your breathwork exercises, and you can also show your daily tips. And that's the app. Really simple, really easy to use and easy to navigate. When I originally signed up for the app, you could have the free version or the upgrade. And with the free version, you got one exercise, which was the Feel Alert exercise. And then when you upgraded, you got the other three. But I'm not sure if that's the case anymore. It looks to be that now you get 2 weeks free and then you have to upgrade. And the upgrade is $2.99 per month, or you can pay annually, which is $24.99. Even though I really like the app, I don't tend to use it that much, mainly because when I'm doing my breath work, I prefer not to be using digital. But when I'm feeling not very motivated and I need something structured, then that's when I turn to the State app just to help guide me through some exercises. I really like that the exercises are guided and there's some visuals which are really pleasant on the eye. They are also supported by some nice sounds. They're really gentle and not jarring, and even after doing the exercises over several months, the noises don't get annoying and they don't break concentration. I've spoken about the things that I like about the app, but there are some things that I'm not so keen on. I tend to do the exercises with my eyes closed. You know how it is, get into the zone and all that. And surprisingly, the app suggests not to close the eyes, but to look at the screen. But I get enough screen time as it is, so I do anything to look away. But when not looking at the screen, it's not clear when the exercise has completely ended. Some kind of noise at the end of the exercise would be greatly appreciated, much like some of the other apps that I use. I did write an email to the app developers with my suggestion, but I got a pretty generic reply. And that brings me on to my next thing. I've been paying for the app for almost 2 years, and it's not necessarily a complaint, but in that 2 years, I've never seen any changes within the app. And don't get me wrong, I'm really happy with it, but it would be nice to see maybe a slight change in the interface, maybe some upgrades or some new exercises. It just feels like the app has been developed, put on the internet, and then just forgotten about. Despite saying those things, I still use the app and I feel really good as a result of using it. And for £2.50 a month, I think it's a really good tool to have. I really hope that you found this video useful, and if you have any questions about the State app, then please put them in the comments box. And actually, if you're using the State app yourself, then let me know, because I'm not even sure if it's popular or not. I have also made a review video on the Wim Hof app and the apnea trainer, and then there's a breathwork audio book by a guy called Dr. Will, and I've made a review of that up here, and I almost insist that you get that audio book because it is just so amazing. I've got lots more videos planned over the next few months, and if you're new to this channel, then I make videos on being healthy and cheerful, so if you're into stuff like that, then consider hitting the subscribe button. I'll put some other videos up on screen right now that I think that you might like, and thank you very much for watching.